Hey everyone, Chanel here. I'm back upstairs at Sardi's with some very special guests. Today we're taking a trip back through time because I am joined by Casey Likes and Billy Hipkins from Back to the Future the Musical. Thank you for joining me today.
It's a thrill to be here.
Thanks for having us, Chanel.
Yeah.
First of all, congratulations on being part of a Tony-nominated show.
Thank you very much.
How have y'all been celebrating?
We're really holding Roger up.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
Roger got his nomination as featured actor, and I mean, these two are such a team on stage, and I am their dresser.
Yeah, it is
so we're
really the three of
kinda-
us, yeah.
They are the buddy comedy on stage, and then when it's off stage, it's this trio of us. So kind of the three of us going through the journey of Roger having a nomination together has been kind of great.
Describe to me what your journey was like being a part of this show.
I was aware of the show since its conception, and then even when they said it was coming to Broadway, I was doing Almost Famous, and that was a show that I did last season, and I loved Almost Famous so much, but it closed, and that was so sad, and we were heartbroken, and then they called me and they said, "So what about Marty though?" And then it just blew in my mind. I couldn't believe that they would even think of me for it, and then I got it, and that blew my mind even more.
Great Scott! Good evening, this is Dr. Emmett L. Brown, and this is my time machine.
A time machine?
And the original film came out in 1985. Are you seeing audiences that span all generations? Do you think it's just people who are original fans of the film?
Yeah, I do think we got an across-the-board audience. Because I do think you have fans of the film who said, oh my God, they put it on stage, I really want to see that, and I want to bring my kids, and I want to bring my friends, and I want to introduce this to people that don't know it.
I definitely know at the stage door it's a lot of people who are new to theater and figuring it all out, and specifically young kids. I've never done a piece that has had a young following, mostly because they've been all very inappropriate for children. But I just love it. They're all so sweet, stage door, and I just love talking to them. It's great.
Don't listen. He has fans. I mean, fans. These kids are nuts for him. I get followed on all sorts of social media because they know that I'm his dresser. They're trying to get to him through me. I know what's going on. They're not gonna follow me. They're looking to get to you.
What do you say?
He said you are a very nice young man.
Oh, great. Thanks, Billy. Thank you for that.
Is there a moment in the show that you think really is going to resonate with audiences? I'm talking about the thing they're going to think about long after they've left the theater.
From the moment that, this is spoilers, if you haven't seen the movie, I don't know what your history of your life has been.
If you haven't seen it,
You should probably
please fast forward a few seconds in this video.
Please watch it and then come back. George gets the courage to knock out Biff. And then from then on out, every single scene is a banger reaction. People screaming, yelling, cheering, crying. And then Marty has to get back to the future in this amazing clock tower sequence that is done with the car and a clock tower that we feel like is actually a clock tower on stage. And then Doc takes Marty to the future. And if you've seen the movie, you know that the car does something crazy at the end of that movie. And it does it in our show.
Yeah, live in front of your eyes. And I know that people are always like, how did they do that? And what do we tell them?
Plutonium. Plutonium is the thing that
the
powers the
answer.
DeLorean.
right.
What is the question?
Right. Final question for you two, because I got to get you,
gotta go do
a few blocks over to do a little show. I don't
Let's do
know if you've heard of it, but there are so many shows out there. And if someone is visiting New York and they only had time to see one show, why is it Back to the Future the musical?
We have a talented group of people. I mean, on stage and off. In an iconic theater, too. The Winter Garden is where the original West Side Story, the original Maine, the Cats was there forever, Mamma Mia. I mean, we're giving you the whole package of what a Broadway experience is. If you want to like quintessential, that's a Broadway musical. We've got that. I really do think we do.
Back to the Future is the musical for any family to see. I mean, there's jokes that the adults are going to laugh at that the kids are not going to get, and then there's stuff that the kids are going to get that the adults, don't really care about. But it's just that is Back to the Future. What it's always been, and I'm very happy to be a part of it.
Billy, Casey, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much.
And folks, you only need one road where we're going, but it's just one, and that's straight to the Winter Garden Theater. Get your tickets today to see Back to the Future the musical, and we'll see you on Broadway.